Let me tell y'all how my brain don't never shut off. It never stops thinking once it starts a thought, right? I was minding my business just now. And I was sitting here thinking, because somebody said the name Anthony. They didn't say Anthony. They said Anthony. And the reason they said it that way is because they have an accent, and in their language, in their way of speaking, their dialect, that's how they say Anthony, right? So it immediately took my mind into something that I was looking up yesterday. I was trying for the life of me to figure out what my daughter's father's kids, my daughter's father's golly, this is just all bad. My daughter's father's stepfather's kids were named, right? And I kept seeing one of them in my spirit, but I couldn't remember his name. And he's the only fucking normal one in the family. Like, he's the only one, aside from one of the baby children, had like a intellectual delay. And I can't remember his name either. It starts with a J, I want to say. I'll figure it out in a second. So the firstborn son had his dad's name. So I knew Anthony, right? And then there was a daughter. We don't talk about her because she's Bruno in that family. But then there's a normal child, like a child who I was around a lot, and that child didn't seem to be like everyone else in his family. And I was like, what is this child's name? So they kept saying Anthony in the video because they were speaking about something. And as they kept saying it, I kept seeing the oldest son. So I'm like, okay, brain, we've already established that. And then I was like, what in the hell is this other child's name? Now I'm thinking about the fourth child. Anyway, get down to it. I pulled his picture into my mind. I'm like, okay, now we're moving. We're going places. Mind you, I'm not consciously thinking about any of this. And then out of nowhere, I just yelled out, Everton! Dear God, wherever Everton is, let him be well. Let all the beautiful things in life be happening to him and no one else in that bizarre ass family. Except for, I think the little baby child's name was Jamel, if I'm not mistaken. Those two, bless those two. I know that oldest one, he be trying to pretend like he's a decent person, so I guess bless him too. But yeah, I couldn't remember it to save my life yesterday, but then today out of nowhere, I just yell out, Everton! Which is a weird thing to yell out of nowhere.